Welcome. Take a slow breath. Allow your mind to settle. Allow your inner awareness to become quiet and receptive. Today I invite you to step into a sacred field of understanding, a field that has guided initiates across cultures, across epochs, across the long unfolding of human consciousness. This book, The 10 Keys of Wisdom, is not merely a teaching about knowledge. It is an unveiling of the architecture of creation itself. It is a map of how reality is structured, how consciousness unfolds, and how the human being may awaken into mastery by understanding the laws that govern existence. This is not philosophy in the modern intellectual sense. It is a living wisdom, practical, initiatory, transformative. It reveals that wisdom is not simply something one possesses. It is something one becomes. The deeper purpose of this book is to guide the sincere seeker into direct alignment with the laws of creation. It reveals that wisdom is not an abstract virtue, but a functional power, the power to perceive truth, to differentiate reality from illusion, and to live in harmony with the fundamental principles that structure existence. Wisdom organizes knowledge, wisdom establishes order, and wisdom perceives unity behind diversity. And most importantly, wisdom is the key to inner mastery. At the heart of the teaching lies a profound initiatory vision, that creation unfolds according to universal principles, structured, intelligible, alive, and that these principles can be understood, embodied, and consciously applied. The book reveals that reality expresses itself through fundamental archetypal patterns, symbolized through numbers, through energies, through planes of existence, and through the dynamic interplay of duality and unity. Creation is not random, it is ordered, it is lawful, it is intelligent, and the human being is not separate from this order, but a living microcosm of it. The initiatory journey within these teachings lead the seeker step by step through the structure of existence itself, from the absolute unity of the divine source to the birth of duality, to the emergence of manifestation across multiple planes, to the formation of the human microcosm, to the possibility of conscious reintegration into cosmic wholeness. This is the path of return, the path from unconscious participation in creation to conscious cooperation with it. The key principles presented in the teaching form a complete metaphysical framework. You learn that wisdom is inseparable from balance, because creation itself exists through dynamic equilibrium. You learn that polarity is not conflict, but the necessary tension through which differentiation becomes possible. You learn that manifestation unfolds across multiple levels, mental, emotional, and physical, and that mastery requires conscious alignment across all of them. You learn that the human being contains the same elemental forces that shape the universe, and that spiritual development is the art of harmonizing these forces within oneself. And gradually a deeper realization dawns, that understanding the laws of creation is not merely theoretical, it is transformative, because when perception becomes clear, life begins to reorganize itself around truth. Those who truly enter this teaching may experience profound inner shifts. Clarity where confusion once ruled, inner balance replacing emotional turbulence, heightened intuition guiding decisions effortlessly, a growing perception of hidden connections within life, a sense of alignment with something vast, intelligent, and purposeful. Many begin to feel guided from within. Others experience deep inner peace, and some perceive reality with new depth and subtlety. Wisdom refines perception, and refined perception transforms existence. In our modern world, this teaching is more relevant than ever. We live in an age of overwhelming information, but diminishing understanding. We possess knowledge, but lack integration. We are stimulated constantly, but rarely centered. The ancient initiates understood something we have forgotten, that without wisdom, knowledge becomes fragmentation. Without balance, power becomes destruction. Without inner alignment, outer progress becomes chaos. The path of wisdom restores order, first within the individual, then within life itself. This book is for sincere seekers, for those who sense that reality is deeper than appearances, for those who feel called to understand life at its roots, not only its surface, for those who are ready to refine perception, develop inner balance, and participate consciously in their own evolution. It is not for passive reading. It is for contemplative absorption, inner reflection, and gradual transformation. Ultimately, this teaching supports awakening by revealing the universal structure that underlies all existence, and showing how the human being can consciously align with it. It leads from confusion to clarity, from imbalance to harmony, from fragmentation to unity. And step by step it guides the seeker toward inner mastery and conscious evolution. If you feel resonance with this field of wisdom, allow the journey to continue. Enter the book, study deeply, contemplate slowly. And if your heart calls you further, receive deeper initiatory training through four mystics, and walk the living path of inner transformation within Ordo Mysticus. You are always welcome, whenever you are ready, to step more deeply into the light of wisdom. In love, light, and service, I am Ray del Sol.